What's going on, everyone? It's Llama, and this is my honest review of Payday 3.
No, this isn't Payday 3. It's Battlefield Hardline.
Wait, what?
It's a Battlefield game.
Yeah, but it's got cops and robbers.
It's a new direction they went in. It's Battlefield, not Payday.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to my honest review of Battlefield Hardline. Now, the premise of this game is extremely similar to Payday, which is why I made that opening joke. When it comes down to gameplay, Hardline does in fact still feel like a Battlefield game, but it brings an extra twist to it that makes the game a lot more comfortable for Call of Duty players. This game still feels like it has a bit of the sluggish Battlefield type movement, so it still feels like a Battlefield game, but it seems like they've loosened that up just a tad. The movements feel a little bit closer to the fast, jerky type movement of Call of Duty, which definitely suits me. One thing I also did notice about this game, and I will be doing a lot of comparisons to Battlefield 4 in this review, the maps aren't as foggy as the maps in Battlefield 4 seem to be. Everything appears to be a lot more clear. Spotting enemies in Hardline is definitely a lot easier in my opinion, even though certain players from another FPS game I previously mentioned refuse to use the damn spot feature. Jesus Christ, people. The time to kill is so much quicker than in Battlefield 4. Again, which will cater to a lot of COD players. That definitely does make things a little bit better on one hand, but on the other hand, it seems to frustrate you a lot more. This game is very frustrating in the simple fact that sometimes you feel like you were just dropped way too fast. Another issue with this game is the kill trading. There seems to be a whole lot of this, and this was something that was a huge problem back when Battlefield 4 first came out. It seems like every single kill that goes down, you kill somebody, but they'll kill you back in a miraculous fashion, and it doesn't make any sense. You'll shoot somebody, and it will take 2 seconds, literally, to register the hit, and by the time it registers the hit, you're already killed. So the kill trading in this game is ridiculous. Now, Battlefield Hardline is not a bad game. Let me just get that out of the way. I just don't think that it's a great one either, but here's why. The biggest blaring problem is that for $60, which is the base version of the game, the version that I bought, there just isn't enough content from the jump to warrant the price. So we talked about comparisons that I'm going to make, and here is the bulk of it. This is my main problem with the game. There are a total of 4 carbines in Hardline, compared to 12 in Battlefield 4. There are a total of 4 assault rifles in Hardline compared to 19 in Battlefield 4. There are a total of 8 SMGs in Hardline compared to 13 in Battlefield 4. There are a total of 8 sniper rifles in Hardline compared to 19 in Battlefield 4. And there are a total of 4 battle rifles or heavy weapons in Hardline compared to 15 in Battlefield 4. And by saying that the cops or the criminals could not have an array of weapons like, an army would, doesn't matter. So you're telling me that just the setting of the game, being cops versus robbers, should limit the amount of weapons in the game, should limit the amount of just true content in the game? No. No, they needed to find a way around that. They needed to make weapons that gave people more variety. Basically what I'm saying here is that it just feels like there is too much of a gap in this game. It just feels like there is a lot of content missing here. Hardline, oddly enough, has 16 pistols compared to 12 in Battlefield 4. But why not bring the same level of weapon options to assault rifles or the SMGs? The main fucking weapons in the game. To make shit even more ridiculous, Hardline features 33 melee weapons. Now, granted, some of those are copies of the other weapons, just gold, like the knife, then the gold knife, or the sledgehammer, and then the gold sledgehammer. This seems to be a variety just for the sake of having variety sort of thing. This is done in the wrong place. It's bullshit to have this many melee weapons and pistols, but have so few of the main primary weapons. There are shockingly few weapons in this game compared to Battlefield 4. The lack of weapon options along with the boring unlock system make you feel incredibly bored after a while. You feel like you have nothing to work for, seeing as how you gain money ridiculously fast if you play the Hotwire game mode. There is no sense of accomplishment here. You save up enough cash, you buy one of the 3 or 4 weapons that are even available to you. It's ridiculous. There's no grinding through XP to climb your way up to get the weapons that you want like there was in Battlefield 4. Nope. Just purchase the weapon as soon as you have enough cash. Boring. One of the things that I found fun was in Battlefield 4 was getting the XP, unlocking the weapons in rank, getting them unlocking a certain order of weapons, trying to build up that XP bar to get to that weapon that you wanted. I believe it was the SRR sniper rifle. Looked like the intervention. That's the one that I wanted, and I had to go through the ranks. I had to unlock all of those sniper rifles. I had to get so much fucking XP just to get all the way up to get that. That's the gun that I fucking wanted. I remember grinding all the way up to get it. That's what's fun in the game. And this system here, combined with the lack of weaponry, completely kills it. Makes it completely boring, gives you nothing to strive for. All of this gives me an eerie feeling that this game was just a rushed project. As Angry Joe said in his review, it felt like it was a quick cash-in on the Battlefield fans. This game did not need the Battlefield name, and it doesn't fit it at all. It feels like a forced direction, as if the developers were trying so hard to make it work. But as you play the game more and more, you see that it's really Battlefield 4 reskin. That's honestly what it is. The only gameplay mechanic that I see in multiplayer that goes along with this cops versus robbers theme is the takedown and interrogation mechanic, which is basically just the melee takedown from Battlefield 4, except afterward you can hold square, or X if you're on Xbox, over the enemy's body until the meter fills up, giving you a little hint on the radar of where the enemies are. That is the only feature I see in multiplayer that remotely goes along with the cops versus robbers theme. Everything else is ripped straight from Battlefield 4. This game is exactly what I thought it would be. A cool cops versus robber themed game with the multiplayer being a carbon copy of BF4, except no military factions, just police against thugs. The game modes included in the game are Heist, Hotwire, Blood Money, Rescue, Crosshair, Conquest Small, Conquest Large, and TDM. Heist is the game mode that fits the theme of the game the best, where the criminals have to crack into one of two vaults, grab the bags, and head to the chopper for the getaway.
Get to the chopper!
Hotwire is essentially Conquest, except the control points are marked vehicles placed around the map. Each faction must get in the vehicles and drive around to bleed the other faction's tickets. This is my favorite game mode, as I find blowing up cars with breaching charges to be loads of fun and extremely satisfying. Although it's not as satisfying as blowing up a couch.
Fuck your couch, nigga. Buy another one, you rich motherfucker. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. Darkness is.
Blood Money is a fast-paced, hectic game type where the cops and criminals fight over a stack of cash in the center of the map. The cops need to retrieve as much cash as possible and take it back to their vault for evidence, while the greedy criminal sumbitches take it back to their vault to keep as their own. Both factions can also steal money from the other faction's vault, which makes it extremely hectic. Rescue is basically S&D, where the cops have to rescue one of two hostages or eliminate all criminal players. And Crosshair has the cops defending a player called the VIP. They must escort him to one of the two extraction points while the criminals try and take the snitch out. Conquest Small, Conquest Large, and TDM are all self-explanatory. Overall, I like the game modes included in Hardline, especially Hotwire. Not only does it award you with a shit ton of cash, but you level up very quickly too. But, as fun as the game modes are to play, there just isn't enough content here. There isn't enough content to warrant the $60 purchase price, and there just sure isn't enough to ask $70 or even $120. You're better off buying Battlefield 4 and its expansion packs. You'll get a lot more bang for your buck. My final rating for Battlefield Hardline is a 6 out of 10. It has a good thing going for it, and the game on the PS4 does look good, but there is such a lack of in-game content here that it makes it extremely difficult for you to want to invest your time into the game. There just simply isn't enough here. Hopefully in the future more content is released. The player population is already plummeting as people are going back to Battlefield 4, so the developers definitely need to do something. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the review, don't forget to drop a like on the video. It helps the channel grow. Also, if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button and let me know down below what you guys think of Battlefield Hardline if you have played it already. If you have not, let me know if you're going to buy it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Llama Legion. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.